Hello everybody. So I want to start by saying thank you to everybody who watches my videos, because the money I make off of that, and thank you for the member that I have, that's what pays so that I can go out and purchase these crazy things that I keep buying, such as the Tascam 788, which I'm talking about today. If you want to sign up as a member, please do. You more or less just get to see the videos early. I don't have any other offers to do at the moment. Maybe down the road I'll do more. I have it set as the lowest rung, so you're not paying a lot to be a member. But once again, thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, thanks for joining if you decide to join. But let's talk about this machine. So let's look at it first. This is the 788. This is the second iteration of the digital era for Tascam. The first iteration is the 564. I have a picture of it up here because I was looking at dimensions, because when I saw the picture of it, let me just move over to that. So this is the 564 over here. It was the first digital 4-track. It uses Sony mini discs to record. I am in the process of trying to track one down, because I do want to buy one, and I was surprised to see that I could still get Sony mini discs if I needed them. So that's a help as well. But that's beside the point. The reason I pulled this up is because when I looked at the 788, when I pulled it out, put it on my desk, and I went, wow, I feel like I'm looking at a toy. And I know that's not the right thing to say, but it is substantially smaller than what I'm used to. I know somebody said, why do you care about the size? Well, it's just, that's the way I look at things. When I look at this and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's tiny. And yeah, so as I can show you, so here's my keyboard. And as you can see, it is actually, it's not even, it's almost as wide as my keyboard at the bottom, because it kind of tapers down. And so as I was curious, because when I saw a picture of the 564, I'm like, well, that seems to be a little bit bigger than the 788. And so here's the 564, 17 and a half. And yeah, it is bigger. It's not like huge bigger, but it is slightly bigger. And yeah, what does it say the width is? It's 15 and 3/4, so at 15. So yeah, and it's a lot longer too. Like I can't even, so that's 15 and 3/4 there, roughly. And yeah, so you can see it's a much larger machine, and it's only 4 tracks. So that's the biggest difference is on the two is 564 is a 4-track, and it also uses mini discs. And I will at some point buy it as I accumulate some more money to do it. So that being said, that was my first thing. The next thing I noticed was it was actually quite clean. It was. I don't know if he cleaned it. I did go over some spots. Like if you notice here, there is some dust stuck in here. I did clean. There was dust, but it wasn't bad. And even better was the buttons worked. I haven't found a button that's not working for me. So that was another bonus. Whereas the 2488, I had to go and clean it out, and I had to get the buttons working again. But this works. So let's talk a little bit more about this machine. First things first, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to pull this out gently. There we go. Now it has a different power supply. Let me just flip it. Try to see if I can get a picture of it better for you. Okay, here we go. So this is the power supply here. It's a DIN port, which is fine. That's the power button. It's pretty much this 2488 and this are the same. You got your MIDI port. This is a SCSI port. So I went and I looked to see if I have my hard drive. I do have a CD-ROM that I keep floating around. I have a USB connection that I use for it. But if you notice, it is a different. This is it's hard to see on the screen, but this is, I think, a SATA, is what called a SATA adapter. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to connect it to this thing. This does not have a this does not have a CD-ROM on it. It just has a hard disk. So let's go back to the thing. This is the digital output. I have no idea where I'm going to use that at the moment. And across here, so you have your headphones. Then this is your foot pedal. So your foot pedal goes in here. This is, believe it or not, the outputs for the effects loops, and it's in stereo. So I can't wait to try that out. That's kind of neat. Now it has, what are these ones here? Okay, so it has monitor outputs, which are RCAs, and it has stereo outputs, which are also RCAs. So I'm currently using my little Art Pro mixer that I have here to play it, because I only have 1/4-inch setups for stuff. This here is auxiliary inputs. So whatever you output here, you can bring in here. I haven't played with that yet. That's going to be kind of interesting. So this is what a lot of people want to see with the DP32, like the DP series, where when you have your effects sends out, you have your effects sends in. So this would go right into the bus. Now you have over here, you have 4 1/4-inch. I'm not sure if they're balanced or unbalanced. That I will have to find out. You have 4 inputs here. This one here says guitar. So you have your mic switch and your guitar switch here. I'm going to try that out, see how that works. And yeah, so it is a very tiny, it does 4 inputs at once. It's very tiny. Oops, I got to plug this in. Just give me a second here. Want to make sure I get it in right so I don't break it. Oops, and power's on. All right, it just turned the power on it. So let's see. So the screen is beautiful. I can't complain about the screen. It's clear. It's easy to see. As you can see, it's going. You can hear the hard drive. Not sure if you can hear it on the recording, but you can. This reminds me of my first computer, of my first PC, that is, where you could hear the hard drive just. A lot of you guys probably don't know that sound, but yeah, it's kind of neat. And yeah, so it does work. So I'm gonna whoever I purchased off of, he had a song 4 on there, and it had drums, and that's it. Let's see if I can. Okay, maybe this is not song 4. Let's go to menu, song. So select song, yes. Go to load, yes. Song 4, yes. All right, so we're going to switch to song 4. Song 5 was on there too. It didn't have anything on it. But he had a drum line on this one. So these got it set for 16-bit. So I play it. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's not showing up on the thing. Oh, that's because I don't have it plugged in. Hang on. That's my bad. So plug it into the monitors here. Make sure I don't bug you guys. Burp, burp, burp. All right. Try that again. Oh. So I haven't done anything further with this. I have just been checking to see if the buttons are working and everything. So I'm assuming he recorded this with with MIDI, which is fine. I don't know MIDI, sorry. So things that I noticed, this is the start of the Tascam telling you it's got 8 channels, but it doesn't. If you notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So channels 7 and 8, even on the board here, they do show up as separate. They are not. They are together, which is not a big deal, but yeah, so this is where it started. So you technically have 7 tracks on this machine. I have not played, like I said, I've not played with anything yet. I'm going to. That's pretty much why I'm sitting here. I just want to do a quick video on this because I think it's kind of neat. And yeah, and so this is in good condition. I'm hoping things that I'm hoping I can do with this. I'm not going to do it right now. Like I'm going to play with it a bit right now, but I still want to finish the other the 3 console challenge that I started. But yeah, once I'm done the challenge, my goal is just to record on this, see what it sounds like, try something. I was told to try the guitar effects on this. When I look at this, it looks to me. Let me go back to this. If you notice, there are 2 effects channels here, and this is channel multi effects loop. So I'm assuming effects 1 is kind of like a reverb, and then effects 2 gives you some other stuff. I don't know yet. Like I said, haven't played with it yet. But yeah, it's got a lot of cool stuff on it. I can't wait to start playing around with it a bit and seeing what I come up with. So yeah, that's pretty much my video for today. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.